The conditions in Portland's floating home market are exactly opposite of what it is on land. And what I mean by that is the number of new listings on land for single family homes, that is, coming onto the market over the past few years is down. The number is hugely down. And in fact, we have reached in some months, in comparison with the average during 2015 through 2021, months where we were down 50%. That is the number of new listings of single family homes in Portland coming onto the market. That's been the case all around the US too. According to the National Association of Realtors, all around the US this year, there will only be 4 million sales of existing homes. That's down in a huge way. And how it compares to previous years is that in a time period when the population of the US was 22% lower than what it is right now, we're talking about 1995, that's the last time there were only about 4 million sales all around the US. In Portland's floating home market, the number of sales has been through the roof this year. And I don't mean astronomically so, but the number of floating home sales though is at 69 so far through the end of November. I would have expected to see as many as maybe 65, probably more around 60, maybe as low as 55. So at 69, there have been quite a few floating home sales. The number of houses for sale at the end of November, floating homes that is 46. That's on the high end a little bit. I would have expected to see somewhere around 35 or 40, maybe 45. At 46, it is on the high end, but it's down, and it's drastically down from where it has been, which has been painful for sellers. All year this year, all summer long, and all year last year, the number of floating homes for sale has been a lot higher than where it had been before COVID hit. We got up to a point where we had 80% more floating homes for sale this summer and last summer. Now we're back down, for November that is, we're back down to a normal range in comparison with November in the previous years, going back about a handful of years or so. So the number for sale is back into a normal level. There are still buyers out looking at this time of year too. The demand has been fairly strong for floating homes. So that's been a big positive for this time of year anyway. Sellers have been in a little bit of pain so far this year. I've heard comments that the market is down, the market is sluggish, and all these sorts of things, and that hasn't been true because sales have been up, but the number of houses for sale, floating homes that is, has been relatively very high. So it has seemed like the market is slow, but really it's just that there's so much competition if you're a floating home seller right now. At 46 floating homes for sale, we're back down to a more normal level, at least for this time of year. Now, what if the conditions were to reverse? What if the market for floating homes were to be the same way as it is for single family homes and condos, etc., on land? We'd be looking at a lot fewer floating homes coming up for sale and sales dropping. So what if that were to happen in 2025? Put your comment down below. I'm curious to hear what you think is going to happen with Portland's floating home market next year. I'm John McPherson. Call me anytime if you have any questions about houses on land, single family houses, condos, and of course, floating homes. Call me anytime.